Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Women's Mic by ACWA, the African Caribbean Women's Association. My name is Jamila Mahmoud Hassan, and on today's program, we will be having lovely ACWA members to discuss the topic. First, let them introduce themselves. And from my right,
I'm Olive, and I'm a member of ACWA.
Yeah, and we'll go that way. Yes.
I'm Beatrice Bola Onoshile, and I'm a member of ACWA.
Well, I'm Henrietta Adebanke Olujobi. I'm a member of ACWA. I'm from Nigeria. British Nigeria.
British Nigeria, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and welcome to the program. I would like to first of all say, before we go on, the tradition here, like the ACWA tradition, is we do not call people by their first names. So please, I'll be calling you Auntie Adebanke or Henrietta, whichever one comes like first, and I'll be calling you Auntie Beatrice. Is that okay?
That's fine.
That's fine?
Yeah.
Because I can't call you by your names. It's not the ACWA tradition. Then Olive remains Olive.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So thank you very much. And so today, we'll be talking about the joys of summer. Mm-hmm. The joys of summer months, and this is why we've decided to talk about summer and to discuss how the months are when summer months approach, So I'll be starting with Olive, right? So Olive, the joys of summer, when summer months are here.
Yeah.
To you, what does it mean personally when summer is here? When you start to see signs of summer, what does it mean?
I feel so alive. I feel lively. It's like something in me just comes alive because, during winter, it's always dull, especially it gets dark sometimes around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. But then as soon as it gets towards summer, you find that I will begin to have longer days. So it stays bright till at least 6-7 in the evening. And then when we're in summer proper, it stays bright till about 10 p.m. at night. So that just gives you a lot of time to get a lot of things done. And it keeps you alive. It just takes away that laziness, if I should say, because once it gets dark, you just feel like going to bed, even if it is 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. But once it is light, and for me, I really like when it is light and bright, and it just keeps me alive. It keeps me going. It just makes me want to do more and more things. So I really love it. I like it.
Yeah. Auntie Beatrice, summer months, the joys of summer.
The first thing that came to my mind was darkness and light. The light is an exposure. I mean, itself, that really explains everything. The joy of it, you're full of light, no darkness. Because these winter months, you're just subdued. It's as if you can't achieve much. But the minute the summer comes here, I always feel liberated. That's, sky is the limit. And because I'm a night person, essentially, will I ever go to sleep tonight? I just want to keep on and on about it. And looking back in the past, when I came over here, I was a bit miserable in the winter.
When you came from Nigeria?
From Nigeria.
Okay.
And when summer came, I thought I was in my country. That was joy, honestly. And I hear the cock crow. Wow.
Cock crow where?
In Manchester, near the farm. It was beautiful, and I shed tears. So summer to me, I could dress up, be yourself. We dress up from where I come from, going to parties and everything like that. So summer is essentially me. That's me. Yeah, full of light.
Auntie Henrietta, is this the same? Are you full of light as well during summer? Like
it's as if I'm alive. As soon as we see spring. Well, spring in this part of the world, it's not really spring as we see it in London. You know, spring is, by that time, you start bringing out all your new clothes. You know, you want to dress more or better. Don't need to put scarf on or hats on or anything like that. Boots out of the way. Wear lovely shoes and things like that. Start bringing out my new dresses. That doesn't have to be thick coats. Even up till yesterday, we didn't wear coats to go outside, did we? It's only today I put on coats.
Yeah, because it was drizzling.
Because yesterday we went to the beach
drizzled.
and I was really cold. They had to give me a shawl. Because I went there thinking later on it's going to be sunny. But it didn't appear so. I thought, this woman is really getting very cold. The younger ones, they went to get me a shawl, which I used to tell we stopped at Glasgow, didn't you? At the shopping centre where the coach stopped. But summer really means a lot to me. I prefer it. I come from a very hot climate, so we expect it to be hot at the right time. And we've been having it for the whole week. So yesterday, thinking we are all going to the beach with the children, grandchildren, I weren't happy at all. We weren't happy.
Oh.
And today too.
Today, yeah, we could, but that's Scotland weather. So yeah, but it's still summer though.
Yeah,
it's still summer.
To me, it's not.
Okay, Olive.
Yeah.
You mentioned something, and you said that you talked about mood.
Mm-hmm.
I want us to come back to that because you also said longer daylight, right?
Yeah.
I want us to talk about that. How much change does that bring to your mood as a person? You know, especially because Auntie Beatrice said she's not somebody who sleeps early.
Yeah.
Right? And that means she's got longer days. The longer it is, the longer it takes her to go to bed.
Yeah.
But how does that affect mood in your own understanding or perspective?
I mean, naturally, when the place is bright and light, and especially when the sun comes out, it just brings something out of me. It makes me feel, cheerful, just joyful. And just like as Auntie Henrietta said, you just want to bring out your clothes, you want to dress up, you want to just feel free, you want to wear slippers, you just want to do everything differently. So my mood is different. I don't feel bored or feel miserable or feel sometimes winter can make you feel unhappy without even you realizing it. But then when there is something about the sunlight when it comes out. And here, one thing about Glasgow I like is no matter how much the sun is shining, there is always this light breeze that comes with it. Unlike in London, when I was in London some time ago, the heat was penetrating my body and I can feel that heat in me. But here, you just feel that breeze, that coolness, and the sun is shining. So it just helps to balance everything for me. So I don't feel like really steaming, but at the same time, I can feel the brightness, I can see the light, and I just enjoy it. And it makes me want to go out. I don't want to stay in the house. Of course, summer it's also good economically because you don't have to leave the lights on all the time. You don't have to need your heating to be burning. And sometimes even I don't want to cook at home. I can just go out and just have something outside. And so many, many things. And as you mentioned earlier, you want to clean your house. I want to wash things and bring them out to dry up in the sun. It brings that activity. It makes me feel active. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go here, I want to be this. And so summer is great for me. I really like summer. I do.
I agree. You do. You come across like somebody who enjoys summer. Auntie Beatrice, I'm changing the question to energy rather than mood. Where do we get the energy to want to get up and do? Like, is that the same for you as well?
It is. I always tend to think spiritual. I don't know why I do that. Everything about me, I think spiritual about it. Sun is energy. If you think that how many billions of miles the sun is from the earth, and yet it gets to us and gives us energy. It gives us a lot of even things about the vitamin D in it. And I'm thinking that summer months, some people are not even aware. Thinking about where I come from, they're not aware of summer because it's light with them all the time, only in the night, you know. It's here, the cold countries, that they value summer. But people that comes from where we come from, we know that it's in us. That light is there, radiating joy. And yeah, it changed the mood from darkness to light. I go back to spiritual again. Because when you radiate light, you radiate joy. And there's no way you can hide it. And I'm essentially a happy person. And so I'm in my element during the summer months in this country. I love the way people come out. People are smiling. They say hello to you. You say hello. You just smile at each other. What a beautiful day. Isn't it glorious? Isn't it? And I be thinking, in Africa, the sun is burning you. Here, it's wonderful that you're just there. That sun doesn't really hurt you as in Africa, that you want to dive under the shade. Here, you want the sun to soak it in. Yes, the energy is vibrant in summer. And it, even when people are depressed, in summer months, they get lighter moods, you know. It's like I'm saying again, I keep going back to spiritual. Darkness sort of dampen your energy. You don't have mood to do things. Whereas when the light comes out, the sun comes out, you want to do things. Even when people are depressed, they are still happy when they see the sunshine. And it's, yeah. Do you know the origin of sun? Nobody knows. Science has been proving it to us, but it's there, everlasting to everlasting. Yeah. So summer is beautiful.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Auntie Henrietta, is this the same with you as well?
I love the summer.
Energy, mood.
I can go to bed later, even up to 1 o'clock. I'm still in bed. If you go, I'm always on my phone, catching up with friends and things like that. Even if I can't go out, I'm always on the phone. But I make sure I go out. Especially now that the children are on holidays, I take them to all these different activities. We're always so busy nowadays. So summer is good.
Yeah, yeah. Summer is good, and I appreciate the fact that, you know, you're spending time with family, you're taking them out, you're maximizing all the, you know, it also, do you agree with me that it also bonds the family, bonds people, not just family, but bonds people, community? Do you take time to look for people? Is it summer that you remember, oh, let me take a stroll to XYZ's place, let me go see this is new in town. Yeah. Let me go, you know.
We go a lot. We go out a lot now. Unlike in the winter, it's cold. It's there's what's it called? Snow outside. You stay inside. You get miserable. But in summer, you want to go out, go to the theaters, go to the cinemas, go to the beach, go to all sorts of places, especially with the kids. Because you just can't keep them in the house all day. You have to take them somewhere for them to burn their energy, you know? So summer is a good time for me. And you eat more, I think. I seem to eat more than in winter. I go out. I eat also rubbish, in fact, than in winter. So
yeah. That's going to take me to the next question, because I was going to ask Olive. Olive, summer months, we tend to eat more. Yeah. Like Auntie Henrietta just said, you eat more. You don't even, sometimes you throw caution to the wind in terms of, oh, it's here, let's go
Yeah.
in and go for it. So how do we curb, or how do we know when we start to overindulge?
Right, yeah.
You know, because eating well and healthy,
Yeah.
you know, it's almost like you're contradicting yourself with what comes to you. You've got loads of ice cream,
Yeah.
and the shops are not helping as well.
Exactly.
You know, the shops advertise, it's almost in your face. They tell you, oh, buy 3 for 2, buy this. There's new brand of ice cream, new brand of different drinks. You know, so how do we curb, or how do we control without having to go out of, you know, our boundaries of eating?
Yeah, for example, last week when we went for that event, and
Yeah, ACWA was
Yeah,
at the
the
safari.
safari, yes,
last
and
week.
for it's been a long time I've not had ice cream, but once we got there, you know, it was so nice and lovely. Everybody was having ice cream. I had a big you know, portion of ice cream, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't even think of healthy eating. I didn't think of calories. I didn't think of nothing. I just wanted to have the ice cream, and I really enjoyed it. So once, you know, in summer, it's a time that, as you said, the adverts are there for the barbecues, the barbecue things everywhere. They just make you want to eat something different. And truly, I do eat differently in summer, you know, from other seasons, because most of the time when it's hot, I don't want to have anything that is too heavy, because I don't want you, as we discussed earlier about energy, I don't want to feel, because when your tummy is heavy, you feel lethargic, you feel lazy, but then so I tend to eat a lot of salad and drink a lot of soup during summertime, and then of course, but then you cheat on the sugars, like the ice creams, the cookies, biscuits, and sugary drinks as well, because when you go out, you just buy what is available. And it might not be the healthy option. So you have juices, you have the things that children are having, you share with them, because you just want to have that community. Everybody is eating something. So you just have to be aware and try to be cautious. So if I go out and I eat a lot of sugar or drink a lot of juices, when I come home, I would rather just eat vegetables, eat salad, or maybe grilled chicken or turkey, just to balance it. So we just need to have that thing in our head, just to balance our diet as much as we can, because obviously we all want to enjoy life, and food is part of enjoyment, particularly when you are among people or you go out for events. So it's just, let us just think more about how we bring balance into our diet, just to maintain that healthiness, because one of the things you want to do in summer as well is to dress up. So you don't want to overeat and then your clothes are not fitting. You have to begin to think of losing weight again in winter, when you are always going to be wrapped up, cold and all of that. So we just have to be thinking about how we balance our diet. That's all.
True. True. Thank you. Auntie Beatrice, curbing. How do we put a boundary on this? Because everything comes. Last week we were at the safari. ACWA was at the safari. Oh, you were there as well?
Yeah.
We were just going for cakes, salads, chicken, everything, drinks, you know, and the weather was really hot. So it was almost like, okay, bring it on, let's go. So when do you put a stop? When do you learn that, okay, this is going somewhere and I need to burn the calorie, just like Olive said? So how do we know the boundaries?
I think I can only talk for myself, honestly, because I've always thought about food that goes into my body. I don't know, since I was young, then I went into nursing and I thought about health. I always think it goes into my mouth. I'm imagining what is happening in my stomach, in my liver, in my everything. So I'm usually cautious about what I take in. And so I've never been the one to just eat as I see it. In fact, when I see it too much, I'm full up. So I can be nibbling, here, but then I get fed up so quickly. So I've never had issues with curbing myself about eating. And now in my old age, it's worse that if I see any type of color in food, ice cream, red, green, I just go totally off. Any food, cake, anything, I'm totally off it. So the curbing, even I'm thinking for people who are eating, to say, I just wonder what's happening. So me, I don't, food is not my issue. Yeah, I love food because one time I decided I wanted to slim down. I was in my late 40s, and this diet, you don't eat. That's when I realized that actually food is a source of social
interaction.
Yes, it's very social.
Brings people together.
To eat. I didn't know food was so important. Just because I didn't last 1 month. I stopped it. What? No. I manage myself. I don't need this. How can you say that you don't eat? It's fun. And summer months makes people very festive. People are happy, so people eat. But then you eat sensibly, And part of education on food, that people knows that what goes into their mouth must do them good. Not just because it's sweet. And these days, the information is there, how they prepare the food. And in fact, I've gone off so many food when I watch how they make it. Even ice cream that I love. No, because the way they make it and what you're taking into your mouth is not what you think you are taking into your mouth. So I'm very cautious. And I've got an app now where I buy anything, I scan it, it says, 0 for health. Things that I used to think is good, and then it's like 5%. Over 100.
I think you need to share that app so that
they call it Yoka. It's an app, It has a bit of logo of a carrot. So you put it on, you download it, and then before you buy anything, you scan, the barcode on the food. Every food. The only food that doesn't have barcode is fresh food. You wouldn't do that, okay? Any other thing, I will tell you the percentage of it. Can you believe I spent 350,000 naira to bring some supplement from Nigeria? Only it came here, it was 0 over 100. I've got it at home. It's there I've got like 12 boxes of it. 0. And over the years I've thought it's a good. So I go into the supermarket, that's what I do. And then I said, what are we going to eat when everything they're doing, they're selling it to you, even the meat and everything, the sausages, it's better you see your meat, you grind it and then eat it. So I'm very cautious about food, and it doesn't, I love food, but I'm telling you, it's not my problem. I think it's also has something to do with age. It has something to do with age. It doesn't bother me anymore. I don't even think food. That's crazy.
I think food.
I don't think
food. Do you think food?
In my family, we are. So it's nothing new. In fact, I think I'm the slimmest.
No, we're saying, do you think food? Because we're still sticking to summer.
I don't think food.
So she's saying she doesn't think food. It's not a big deal to her.
I think food.
Is it a big deal to you?
Yes, I must eat good food. In fact, yesterday we went out. I haven't been taking ice cream for a long time because I just put on almost 10 kilos all of a sudden. Normally I don't, my waist stays the same. But all of a sudden, from 18, 20, I found I couldn't wear anything like that. I had to be going to 22. I said, oh, no. So I had to curb it. I start eating lesser and lesser. But still, it doesn't show. I still have not seen me losing the weight.
difference,
But
yeah.
yesterday I weighed myself. I think it went down to, instead of 93, went down to 91.8. I said I am losing weight because now before I have my bath, I do a lot of exercise, up and down, up and down. I do about 10, 20, 50 times, and it does help. I've been doing that now for about 2 weeks. So, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to eat. Yesterday I went to the beach. I had ice cream. We all had ice cream. We ate.
Did you have ice cream yesterday? No, yesterday.
When did I have ice cream yesterday?
We didn't have ice cream yesterday.
But the day before.
Yeah, maybe the day before.
Because I've started eating again. And food makes you put on weight.
Yeah, it does.
The more you eat, the more you. But if you don't eat, especially people who go on fasting, I don't go on fasting. I don't even
fast.
enjoy fasting. I've never done.
Can't
I
fast.
can say I hardly do it. Because I like my food. I want to wake up in the morning, have my proper breakfast. And I tell them before I leave home, I have breakfast. And I don't eat until 5 again. That's it.
So you also don't indulge.
Yeah.
But we're looking at the summer months. Like the summer months bring so many things to your front.
That doesn't mean that if I see food, I won't eat it. If I go out, I will eat. That's what it's there for you to eat, to enjoy.
To enjoy food, yes.
Yes.
I can't do food.
And when you have children about, they want this. When they bring it, they say, Grandma, we want short bread. You want this. When they bring, I say, bring them. I will take 1 or 2. There's no way you cannot eat.
Last week at the event, at the safari event, especially for Auntie Beatrice and other people that came with, they were like bees just swarming around her all the time. Kids were just coming. I loved it as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the coming
Yes.
together, children just
Food.
wanting, do you have something to give? And I saw Auntie Beatrice giving. To me, it was like, how I wish my grandmother was here as well.
Even the jollof rice they gave us yesterday, I couldn't eat much. I've had breakfast before I came there. The children came, my grandchildren, I had to give them from my own. Do you understand? They enjoy the food more than we do now. Because they don't need to watch their weight or anything like that. But I give her about 10 years time now. She will be watching her weight because the boys will be swarming all over her. So,
All right. Thank you, Auntie Henrietta and Auntie Beatrice. Olive, I'll come back to you. Let's talk about spending. Let's talk about spending, having to buy. Because even now, like Auntie Henrietta said, children are on holiday.
Yeah.
And this is the time that they are home, they are bored, they want something to entertain them, they want something to eat. You're back from wherever you go to, the first thing they run to is your bag, the plastic bags you're carrying to check what's in there. So how do we also control spending?
The truth is, the more you go out, the more you are going to spend. You are just not going to avoid spending. So summer is a time that you go out a lot. So you are definitely going to be spending a lot. So I think in some ways we just need to maybe factor that in, or maybe budget or plan for that, because you everywhere you go, like when we went out last week, we came with our own packed lunches, but we still spent money. And the more you have to do outdoor things with kids in particular, I saw in the news the other day that they were saying parents are going to spend like £2,000 more during the summer times just because they have to buy this and that for children. And I do believe that, especially if you have a large family, you are definitely going to be spending more, and you buy summer clothes, you buy hats, you buy summer footwear, because sunglasses, because it's different what you are going to wear. Like even this morning, I was looking for something I wanted to wear that I feel is summery. Well, it was, I don't know where I kept it among my stuff. I couldn't find it. So in summer, you are definitely going to live your life differently from you do other times. So you are just going to spend more, but just at least watch it as much as you can. Just stay within your budget, because you don't want to run out of money and you don't have money to pay your bills and things like that. Yeah. But you are going to spend money on children, going to cinemas, and like my son was telling me that, oh mom, you must go and watch this movie in the cinema one of these days. I said, okay, if I finish work early on time, maybe we can go together, because he said the story is beautiful. I should go and watch. That's money I'm going to spend. Pay for the watching the film. Then the next thing is buy popcorn and buy what else is there. So, and I'm not a cinema going person normally, but because it's summer and they are always going somewhere, so it's like you two, you have to come. So it's just those kind of things. And another thing I've done a lot since the weather got better is traveling. And I've spent a fortune on moving from here to there, paying hotels, paying transport and all of that. So I've really spent my money. And I still have to keep spending, because we still have about a month or two more, and I still have some more places to go. So I'm exhausting my cash.
Yeah.
So that is it.
Oh. Thank you. Auntie Beatrice, budget. Staying within your budget and knowing your limits in spending.
Me. Terrible. That's one thing. Maybe when I'm dead. I don't know. I don't budget. It's a nightmare. I'm telling you. I don't budget. Please. I do not budget. I do not know how I survive till now. My father used to say, if you are earning £1 and you cannot save 10p, if you earn £100, you will not save. Me, I spend. Now, I have no young children, and I sympathize with mothers today. I really do. Because the children today are much more aware. They are more challenging. They have more needs than ever before. So these parents, I sympathize with them. And I look at myself, I said, you're selfish. So I still buy. And I said, and then I come to sense and say, oh, you are old, where are you going? I'll still buy. She and me, we're terrible.
Oh, I'm
buying. No, I don't know. And I always think, this is my money. I can do what I want with it. So, in all my life, to say in the month, oh, this is for electricity, this is for food, this is for transport, forget it. Even when I write it down, do I follow it? Do I look at it? So, really, I'm not a good example. For my daughter, I always say to her, please. I think she's more sensible than me. Totally.
When it comes to spending?
She's more sensible. She is more sensible. But me, no. I'm not proud of myself. I spend. So I don't budget. And when people budget, I do respect them. And I look at them to say, wow. Okay, but I said, God, you love me so much, and I'm never short of money, because it will come. It will come, I will spend it, and then, you know. I mean, there's a saying in my language to say that the hand that gives is never empty. Yeah. So maybe that is why.
Well, we need to say welcome to Sister Fatu. Sister Fatu, thank you for making it. Thank you very much for being able to come. Thank you. And so, Auntie Henrietta, we're going to move on. So, is this the same with you as well? Budgeting and knowing when to stop, when you find that you've been buying, maybe sometimes it starts like on a Monday. You notice, from Monday I've been buying and I haven't stopped. What's going on? Is this the same thing? Do you also have, like Auntie Beatrice said, she doesn't know when to stop? Is this the same with yourself?
Well, mine is that I mustn't enter a shop, because once I enter a shop and I see anything I like, I buy. All I just do is, how much do I have in my account? If it's going down, then I stop. Because you can't spend more than what you have
What
in
you
your
have.
account. I was a banker, so I should know how to spend my money. But anytime I go to a shop and I see anything I like, I buy. But it has to be in the sales.
During summer.
Anytime they have sales. They have sales all the time nowadays.
Yeah, true.
And if it's something that I think I need, even if it's for winter or summer, I said, okay, I will keep it for that time. Because I need it. It's something I like. You might not see it again the next time you go to shop. Because most of these things, especially in the winter time, towards the end of the winter, they bring out all the things they are selling which they don't need again. And they sell it anyhow. So it's better you buy it, probably for Christmas. It should be mine for Christmas. And the same thing, summer is going, they want to get rid of.
Yeah, they need to restock and they
Yeah.
need the stocks.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Really cheap. Something probably will buy for about £30. They sell it for about £5-6. Why not buy it at that time? And you enjoy it. It's true. Than saying, okay, I will want to keep this money. And then when I need that thing, I will pay £50 for it. That's stupidity. So that's the way I shop. Like yesterday, I went to buy bread in M&S. That's the only bread my grandchildren eat. She came with me. She bought and bought and bought and bought and bought. She had to take a taxi home yesterday. So that's the way we shop. You buy what you need.
Yeah, but here we're talking about summer. Summer, the people tend to spend more. We tend to spend more during summer, buy more. Things are in our faces. I agree with you. It's all through the year. But summer brings, like, we've talked about energy around this table, and we've talked about the mood changing and also wanting to buy, wanting to entertain. And you find that across all the things you do during the summer.
I'm old now. I hardly entertain now. I live alone. If it's in Nigeria, yes, I do entertain a lot. But here, my children, when they come, and most of the time they bring the food for me. I don't cook again, as I keep telling people. It's the food they bring for me. They put it in the freezer and I take it out little by little. And most of the time I don't even eat it. So when you get to this age, you don't entertain much unless we are in Africa. It's only Africa that we entertain all the time. Friends come in, family comes in.
And you don't budget much as well.
I don't budget at all.
Welcome to the club.
I don't budget. I buy things. If I see anything I like, I buy it. And I'm a jewelry freak. I buy a lot of jewelry. Anytime I go to the jewelry shop and I see something that is doing sales and I like it, I buy them. And I know I will need them at a later time.
At some time.
So
Yeah.
it's only when you have a lot of family or you are younger, you start budgeting. What am I budgeting for now? If the money is there and you don't use it, they will come and take it and use it for themselves.
I agree. So thank you for that. Sister Fatu, I have to say welcome and thank you for making it. You had called in sick, but you've been unwell, and I hope you're much better. And thank you for making it to the table. Marian, oh, well done.
When I was, you sent me the message,
Yeah.
the place he had, the system is just let me drop you.
Okay.
Drop me.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sister Fatu, for coming.
Good morning.
And good morning. So we've been talking about the joys of summer months. We've talked about what it means, what summer means to us. We've talked about how the daylight changes our mood, how we have a different kind of energy when summer months are here. Then the one we've just finished talking about is about spending, how to budget money, how we spend so much during summer, and also how we eat. Like we tend to eat more, we tend to go out more, so we everything we find, we want to use it to entertain ourselves or entertain others. So I think you've listened to what Auntie Henrietta just said here about her not even budgeting or minding how she spends, especially when she finds something that she likes. And she mentioned that jewelries, she doesn't look back when she finds something nice in the jewelry area. So I'd like to ask you, Sister Fatu, before I come back round. To you, what does summer mean? Summer months. What does summer mean to you?
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. This is the second time I've been in a studio. The one was in Govan, the radio station. Govan. Went there with more group. So this is my second time, and what summer means? Summer means a lot to me. Summer is a changing lifetime for everybody in Europe because of the weather. And second, the opportunity for the kids to go out and for the mothers to rest. Even it's a changing for mental health. It's good for our mental health because in the summer you are in your room, you're depressed. Most of us are taking antidepressant. But this summer that I don't take my antidepressant tablets because our organization, Gamska, every Saturday we have barbecue and football for kids. Kids will play football, women will play rounders if you want. And we have barbecue with the organization organized. And people will make things there to sell, food and anything you have to sell, bring it there. We do that every Saturday for the whole of the summer. And this summer, I think most organizations have funding to make kids nutrition, which we also have the funding. So every Saturday we go, it's going to be 6 weeks. Every Saturday we go to Glasgow Green, we do barbecue, we do games for the kids there. We are in the park until 9 o'clock at night. So it's good for our mental health, especially people like me who are isolated, who have no family here. So we all go to the park every day. And I know it's too much spending, but it's worth it because of our health situation. It's worth it. And people change their clothes also, summer clothes. So, on the other hand, it's cost shopping expensive because you have to buy summer clothing for yourself and the kids as well. The kids in summertime, they don't want to stay indoor. Every day you have to take them out, whether you want it or not. If you don't take them out, you don't have peace in the house. My daughter-in-law will call me, Auntie Fatty, come and take your grandchildren. I cannot be going out every day. I don't have any in the house. You complain that you are fed up with them. They want to go out now, you are complaining. They say because if you go out, they want to play any game. And all these games are expensive. And these people, I don't know if we can find a way to advocate for the people. These people with their games, they make it too expensive. They know that it is addictive to the kids and it's attractive to them. We cannot stop the kids. And some parents cannot afford it, especially those in asylum system. You take your children there, they want to play this, they want to play this. You cannot pay all. So I don't know if we can have a way to advocate, to talk to those people, to make a special price for those working and those not working, to enable everybody to enjoy the summer.
Yeah, I agree with you. There has to be a way that everybody can enjoy summer, and also we've all agreed around the table that there's a lot of spending that goes on during summer. So moving on from there, Olive, I'll start from you again, then I'll go round again. Let's talk about staying active, even when we don't join the gym, right? Staying active. What are ways that people stay active? Like, with the Auntie Henrietta and to me now they're like 2p in a pod because they seem to be a coalition in everything they do. So I would have to come back to them. But staying active, fitness. How do we continue that thing, because we tend to go out more during summer? So is it something that we should encourage ourselves to take forward even when the other months approach?
For me, I have to be intentional about moving and staying active because I work from home 9 out of 10 times. So I wake up in the morning and I just sit there and just walk like up to at least 5 or 6, sometimes up to 7 in the evening. So I make it intentional to, after work, go out for at least an hour walk, if not every day, but at least 4 times a week, because just sitting down at home and not moving is very unhealthy. And if I don't move as much as I need to, I begin to feel it in my body. I have different kinds of feelings. Sometimes even I can see that my legs will get swollen. So I have to go out. I walk a lot in my own local area. I can just wander away for 1 hour and come back. Just give and it allows me to also take in a lot of fresh air. And earlier you talked about energy. I wanted to say something about energy in the summer. Like, because it gets so bright first thing in the morning is different from winter. Winter, it can be dark up to maybe 9 a.m. But for summer, 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even earlier than that, is bright. So it just makes me want to get up. So I wake up early nowadays, like at least 5 a.m. I'm up. And once you pull the curtains, that's it. You can't sleep again. So it just energizes me to want to wake up. So sometimes I go for walks in the morning before I start my my day, 8 or 9 o'clock with work. So it is an intentional thing for me, for my health, for my mood, for my energy to keep, circulating, for everything at all, for my concentration and all of that. So I leave the curtains open as well, and I try my best to keep moving. So I don't go to the gym. I don't have like a workout pad at home or anything like that, but I go out. And in that area where I live, we have a lot of green spaces, we have parks, we have open spaces where people walk the dog, and it's safe as well because it's a residential area to just go out, walk around and come back. So I do as much as I can to keep myself moving with walking.
Oh, thank you. Sister Fatu, staying active in the summer and also taking it forward after summertime, how do we encourage this staying active, even when we don't join the gym? Do you think summertime allows us to be more active, and is this something we should take forward into other months?
Yeah, we should take forward when we are doing any active activity in the summer. I think it's good to continue with this to so that it will help us. Like me, for example, I am on my own in the house. So summertime, if I keep going out every time, so when winter come, I say, oh, now the weather is not nice, let me just stay at home. It's not good for my health. As she said, when I stay, my feet get swollen. And I get thinking of everything. Sometimes I don't even want to watch at the TV. When I look at the TV, because I get fed up with TV. So I think that's a routine we should continue from time to time. When the weather is not raining, just put on your jacket, walk about, get fresh air, good fresh air, and make your muscles move on as well. So we can carry it on. We should not say only with summertime we go out, winter we stay indoors. It's not good for our health. It's more depressing. It's giving us this mental health problem. So we should continue to have a walk from. You can walk if you don't want to walk far. You can just walk in your area, in the surrounding area. You can walk. You can walk up to the corner there. You come back. At least you have some fresh air and your muscles work. At least you do some exercise. Also, you can do exercise in the house. If you don't want to go out, like my physiotherapy exercise, I do in the house. So you can do that as well. Even you are not, if you don't have physiotherapy exercises, you can do some movements in the house. When I'm doing it, I put on the music, so I do my exercise together with the music. That is all helpful.
Yeah. I agree. Auntie Beatrice, staying active.
Yeah. It's so difficult not to be active in the summer months. It's like darkness puts you to sleep, lights wakes you up. So you have that energy already. So it's like my sister Olive said that, in the morning, once the curtain is up, and the days are longer. So people tend to go out of the house, even staying outside of their door, just staying there. It's one thing, So summer months, there's no way you cannot move, okay? Even whether it's slow walking or brisk walking or jogging or just enjoying yourself. Even what you see with your eyes And thanking them is a form of activity as well, so long as it's positive energy that when you're thinking something positive. So it's an energy in itself. And for myself, because I'm an outgoing person, whether summer, winter, I do go out. So in the summer, it's even much more so. Even as old as we go to the clubs, the restaurants, the dancing, the everything, we do it. And I just love outdoor things, Saying that too, I like my space, because that's a form of energy to relaxation. I do love my space. I go out there, then I withdraw to be myself. I can watch TV, I can read, and I'm never a bored person. One enemy I have is boredom. I don't like to be bored at all. So I keep myself occupied. And when you see people are out, it's like you let them out of a tunnel. They just come out, buzzing with energy. And that's what summer does for you. And we make use of it. It's good for our soul. Yeah?
Yeah, Auntie Henrietta. Yeah? Do you agree with this?
Well, from my house to the bus stop, it's about 10 minutes walk.
So you have to walk.
I have to walk. And once I get to this town center,
No one can stop you.
from one shop to the other, I just move around.
Can't
People
me
say
out.
they go
I
on-
don't follow her. I don't do
Oh,
her.
you don't follow her?
No.
Some people, they say
She
they
can walk
go
round
for
all the
walks. I say, I go shopping. I go from one shop to the other to the other. By the time I
You
finish,
go shopping or you go window shopping?
I do window shopping, but if I see anything I like, I
You
buy.
You go inside.
You will buy it.
I will buy it.
She will buy it.
If I don't
She's
use it,
come,
now
let's
who's going
go.
to use
No
it?
way. I'm not coming.
You will buy it.
Yeah.
If you see it, you
If I
like
see-
it, you buy
If
it.
it's not expensive, they do sales all the time.
All the time, yeah. True.
So it doesn't have to be expensive.
Okay. I totally agree with Auntie Henrietta.
She doesn't go out with me when I go my shopping.
I thought you're always together the way you sounded.
Yeah, we do, but when she
do.
said, come, I said,
No.
bye. Bye. No, I don't do wish to shopping. I can't cope
But
with
once
it.
I get into the house, I just want to relax.
Relax,
I want to
yes.
be on my own, listen to television, listen to music. I don't want the children around.
Yeah.
They don't come to me all the time. It's only once in a while that we have things to do. That I invite them to come with me. That ACWA couldn't come because I was just too tired. I wasn't well. They've used me. These children, they really used me. I shout from morning till evening. By the time we go to bed, I'm worn out. Really worn out.
I think that brings us to the next question, to be honest. So it's summer months can be busy always.
Yeah.
But is it also important that we slow down and rest?
Oh yes, absolutely. Because if you don't rest, you will not have energy to keep going. So you need to rest. But sometimes it's also very hard because when it's bright, as I said, and it's light, I can't go to sleep when the place is bright. I have to wait until it is dark. So like in winter, sometimes I go to bed as early as 8 o'clock. But nowadays I don't sleep till at least midnight. Mm-hmm. So because of course I wake up just maybe an hour before my work time. It's not like when I used to have to leave the house. Maybe I will wake up 2 hours before. But then, so now I just, like last night, I think I went to bed 2 a.m. because I was waiting for Isaac to come back. He traveled and I was just trying to communicate with him. So I was just sitting there doing things. But I try my best to rest, but I get very little sleep in the summer as compared to winter. Because winter, even if you don't want to sleep, the moment you wrap yourself up with that heating close to you, you fall asleep. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, because it's bright and it's warm, a lot of times, even when you want to sleep, the heat will wake you up. And if I sleep with a fan, I get cold and all of that. So, but we need rest in summer. We definitely do, because if you don't, you will not be able to recoup your energy to keep going. So as much as we are always active, at least if we can try to have maybe 6 hours of sleep overnight, that will be helpful.
Sister Fatu, do you agree with what Olive just said about resting during the summer?
Yeah, I agree.
Or slowing down?
Yeah, you can slow down to give rest our body, because our body is just like a machine. Human being is just like a machine, the car of the machine. If you don't give it enough time to rest, one day it will stop. It will break you, and that's like something that happened to me. Because me also, as she said, I'm shopaholic. When I'm moving, if you see my stuff, I say, no, all this don't belong to me. I put them in the storage. Because if I go, even my son complain, Mommy, anytime you go out, you come with bags. Every day you come with bags.
You're always buying.
Always buying. When I'm going out in the morning, I put my snacks, I put my flask. This rucksack is my favorite. I put my flask and water here. I put snacks. I go and walk around shops. When I'm tired, I sit inside one place. I eat. If I go window shopping, if I see something, I say maybe my granddaughter will like this, or maybe my son will like. I buy. The last time I sent the friend to home is $300. It charged me 11 boxes. Because I always buy. But when I go home, I want to sleep, I cannot sleep. But even if you cannot sleep, you just lie down. To rest, lie down, let the body relax. To regain back the energy we use. Yeah, that's where we have to. Put your feet in warm water. Drink something. Relax. Or if you want to, you put your feet and you watch something you like on your TV. If you don't want to lie down. But the most thing I think is to lie down, let the whole body rest.
Auntie Beatrice, do you put your feet in water as well?
Oh, dear Lord. I was just thinking that. When you said that, I thought, God, with my life, anything routine, I can't do.
So how do you rest then? Do you slow down during summer?
That's my problem. I have no routine. Look, I've got bad shoulder here, and I've got so many jars, one thing to rub it off, and I don't rub. Because the minute that I'm surprised that I'm taking my medication every day for the high blood pressure. Beyond that, anything routine. Even when I was young, they would say you put one cream in the morning, one in the one in the night before you sleep. Waiting now, never do. So I buy cream, it just wastes there. Because I don't have routine. Anything routine, I can't do. I'm so impulsive and prompt. I just do things immediately. So that is why I cannot keep to routine. It's a difficult thing for me. And for example, going to the gym to rest, to work out, I do it and then just stop. I just do what I want when I want.
When you want.
Yes. Which, I don't know, I can't change in my old age. Yes, I got into trouble many times as a youngster. I just do it when I want, as I want. And then with food, I need to say this. People say they have breakfast, lunch. I eat when I'm hungry. Now I've not had anything today now, and I'm done. So I just, and I can eat 2 a.m. and they say, "Oh, you are old." That is fun. If I want to eat 3 a.m., I do it.
And you drink too.
Wine. Anytime I want. Anytime I want. Anything to restrict me, it means that, I want to do what I want when I want. Yeah. Can you have a pounded yam at 3 a.m.?
Lie. I would never.
Yeah. And they will say you are a nurse. She said after 5, she doesn't eat again. That is like, that's like a death sentence.
Once I have my dinner at 5,
that's you.
That's me.
That's good.
When fun is just starting at 5.
I'm like her, I don't have me time. Even me too. Sometimes 2 o'clock, I feel like eating something.
Yeah.
I have to get up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I only fry egg
Up
and
you.
eat if I don't have anything in the fridge.
Up
People
you.
are telling me, you have diabetes, don't control your diet. I tell them, I tell them, diabetes kill me. We don't do that.
2 a.m. No, I mean, it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
No
Yes.
breakfast, dinner, lunch.
Yeah.
I don't have. Anytime I'm hungry.
God bless you.
I'm not eating.
And you are not worse for it.
You know, my man put porridge in my bag. He said, take it with you.
In case you want it.
Oh my God. Auntie Henrietta, is this the same with you as well? Staying active, slowing down and resting.
No, I don't eat at 2 a.m. I eat in the morning. I have proper breakfast, full breakfast. Then at 5, I will eat the last meal.
Yeah, but staying active.
In the house.
Do you rest? Do you slow down during summer?
I don't sleep in the
Do
afternoon.
you rest during
I
summer?
don't sleep at midday. I sleep about 12, 1 o'clock or 2 a.m. depending. Because once I get into bed, I still hold on to this. I must see all the
What's
news
going
or
on?
rubbish they put there. So I didn't sleep until 1, 2. But I wake up when I feel like waking up.
yeah.
Nobody wakes me up. Since I've been young, nobody wakes me up. Because once you wake me up, I can't go back to
To
sleep.
sleep, yeah.
So they know my routine that I don't like to be woken up. So unless I have an appointment, and if I have an appointment, I do the alarm. That will wake me up.
So during the day you are active, and when you're resting, you're resting.
Yes.
That's all.
I don't want to be disturbed at all.
at all. So that's like another way to put it. So beautiful. Olive, decluttering during summer. Let's go there.
About it.
Let's go to decluttering.
Go there.
Let's go there. So decluttering, where do you start?
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot recently.
No, but do you find that summer months brings that wanting to declutter?
Yes, of course it does. Because as I said, when the sun is out, I do a lot of washing because I want the sun to dry things up. Because in winter it's very difficult to have your things dried up properly. It's always damp. You have that kind of, and if you want to go to use the dryer, it's a lot of money. So we have to be chasing the heating and all of that. But in summer, it's just natural heat that just dry things up. So in fact, I've had to declutter in the last few weeks because they had some work done in the kitchen and they changed our kitchen, and so I threw away a lot of things. I did not even know that I had so much junk. I think I threw away about 4 bin bags of stuff that I just felt that this is not necessary. And even this morning I was looking at some things to say, this, when I come back, I'm going to throw you out, I'm going to throw you. So I've been throwing out a lot of things and also packing out a lot of old clothes. Because like in this country, you have loads of clothes and loads of paper. I used to say that if we have as much money as the paper and the clothes that we have, we will all be very, very rich. Because I have so much that I'm throwing out. So I've tried to declutter my space as much as I can, but I'm still working on it. I still have a long way to go because I have a lot of paper, backlog of books and things that I used when I was studying are still there. And I'm just thinking, what am I going to do with some of these things? They are valuable. I don't want to throw them away. Maybe I will just ship them to Africa. But that means giving them some of my own junk as well. Where are they going to keep it and all of that? Because I will just feel bad, or my conscience will judge me for throwing books that are really good away. But I have to. But I'm working on it. And hopefully by the end of summer, I would have gone far with it. So yeah, it's very necessary to declutter your space in summer.
Sister Fatu, is it necessary to declutter your space in summer?
Yeah, it is, but as you are saying, so for books, if you don't need them and you don't want to send them to Africa, you can take them to bookshop. The
charity shop.
Charity shops. I take books there. I take the clothes that I don't need. I send it back to my country, but if I cannot send it, I take it to charity shop. It's useful there. Yeah, because it takes there are some things that we have them, they are new, but we don't use it anymore. Either they are small for us, we put on weight, or we don't like the style anymore. But when you take it to the charity shop, somebody is happy to buy it. And that goes to the donation of that charity organization. So that is what I do sometimes. I see some things like jackets and heavy clothes. I think this is not useful in Africa because of the weather. I take it to Ubuntu, to the women. I take it to
Ubuntu is the women's shelter.
Women's shelter.
Yeah.
The women's destitute women.
Okay.
So sometimes even Marion brings second-hand clothes and they take it, even things from the kitchen, household. Some people bring it to there and we put it on the table and the women, they take it. If they do any leftover, they leave, we take it to the charity store.
Yeah. Oh, good. Auntie Beatrice?
Yes,
Decluttering.
thank you. I think decluttering is of essence
During summer.
because it even affects as cluttering affects your mind.
Yeah.
So when you declutter, it's nice to have space, right? So what I usually do is every 6 months I declutter.
Not even in summer. It's
Not even I do.
Oh.
Yeah, all my life since I was young, since at least in my 30s, it's like always have it declutter. I want to see my wardrobe, what is there, and then nothing. What you have not worn for 3 years, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Give it away. So I take it to charity. So it's like for now, because of my shoulder, I'm supposed to have done it. So I wasn't able to do much. And a friend said to me, "Oh, Beatrice, why don't we do car boot sales?" They do that in US.
Yeah.
They just put a railing in front of their house and they put all the thing out, pots, everything, So that's Selena. You don't know her yet. Maybe you've met her. Say, don't, because I was going to call the van from the charity. I've got so much. So don't do that. We do it. She's going to arrange, and it's something to do because I said I want to do something. So it's a good exercise. I should call a friend of mine, Ian, to come and carry everything to the center, whereby at least you get up and then weekend. So people, everything £1 to go. If you are selfish, like you bought something for fantastic,
Yeah.
you don't need it again, and you're still holding on to it. What for? Some people need it, so let it go. So to declutter is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And I've seen people who are suffering from mental health issues that the place, you have no space to put your feet
Yeah.
in their place, and the kids keep it buying,
Borders,
and the whole place is, So when you declutter your space, your mind is also, it's like decluttering, clearing your mind. Yeah, nothing is worth hanging on to, especially in summer. So up and doing spacious place, what you don't need you give away, and you feel good when you declutter. Maybe that's where the idea of spring clean came from.
Yes.
When summer is coming, they say they do spring cleaning, meaning everything out, clean everything, and the space. Yeah.
Auntie Henrietta.
Well, it's good to declutter. As I said, I do buy a lot.
Yeah, exactly. For somebody
I can buy something today, wear it today, put it away.
Again, yeah.
Probably in another year, probably I just seen it in the picture or something. Then I bring it out again and use it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
You can take them to the charity shop, which I hardly do, or you can give it to people. And it's very difficult. I don't have a friend that I can give things to, because they have to. Do you understand? Will I go and give this to? Will you take this from me? She has. So it's difficult decluttering for somebody who has.
Yeah, but we're talking
can
about
give it
during
away.
summer. It's even like Auntie Beatrice mentioned that sometimes even it gives you a space in your mental.
I have stores.
In your mental space.
I have 2 stores.
Oh, you have 2 stores.
Yes,
So you have things
in my
to-
room, in my place.
Okay. Yeah. You're lucky you have space.
And
yeah.
the thing is that you have summer, you have winter, you have spring, and then you have clothes that you have to wear when you are doing traditional things.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
So where do you keep them? Do I go and give them all my traditional clothes?
No.
Where, which one? I still have in Africa. Don't. I have all these two in Africa. But who do you give your clothes, something that you wear to in Africa? I can't give to my friends. They have too. Who do you? In those days, you could. To house helps and things. How many people have house helps now? Or drivers. So it's difficult. And you don't feel that something you use your money to buy, go and put it in the bin.
No. You feel guilty.
I think people do need things.
How
you
many
know?
people?
No, even in Africa. Let's say you don't want to give it to, people because of fear they may harm you.
They can't help. They can't harm you.
You can carry things and actually go to the markets.
Which market?
In Nigeria, any market.
I think it's a long time you've been to Africa. Which market you want to go and give to people?
I went
Even
last
they will
year.
be suspicious.
No, not to give, to sell. Isn't
No,
that
not
what-
to sell. You
to
give it away, yeah.
Because me also, when I
In the
send-
market, you give away.
When I send the freight home, I told my children, I make some boxes for my neighbors because I know they are not that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll appreciate
And
it.
I'm very happy. They will tell my children to record them to thank me, how happy they are, how they appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I do.
You see, to me that is charity. People need, and I don't think,
Don't get me wrong. In the olden days, I live in Lekki now. Which neighbor do I want to give things to?
Okay, that is you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Even there are markets in
Unless I
Lekki.
just
and
throw it in the
There are
dustbin.
markets in Lekki. So all I'm saying is that what you have and you don't need, give it away. That is it. Period. That is it. People will need it. They will thank
When
you.
I'm dead, they will
You
give
must
them
not think
to-
that
they will
people
give
will
them to
hurt
it
me
and throw them
if I give
outside.
it to you. No. God sees your heart. You give it with love. Okay, take it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is, we have different experiences.
Yes.
And this is why we're all here. Different experiences and different things, how we see things. So, yeah, Auntie Beatrice, I completely agree with you. And for me, it's about giving out and decluttering your mind, your space, even the breeze that comes into the house when you declutter, I feel is different.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Can I share one experience with what my friend said? I had a shop in Lagos selling shoes and clothes. And there's some school children. I didn't know this. When they're coming from school, they will stop at that shop. They would say, oh, I like this and things. So they would look and go. One day I was in the shop and they were there, about 10 of them. So the sales girl said, they usually come. I said, okay, come. Children, I will give you a test. If you pass, I'll give you something. Who is the prime minister of so? Who is the minister for this? You get. So I gave them things. One particular girl, shoes. Just before I was closing, this a woman came with her child that I gave shoe to. Brand new shoe.
Oh, to know where she
where
got,
she
the
got it from.
shoes from.
She didn't come to thank me. She came to say, look here. You are the one who used people's children.
You see
for,
now?
for
You see now?
Wow.
So what you are saying, it is
It's
the belief.
true.
But that doesn't stop me from giving. I just said to her, thank you very much. And I took my shoe.
All right, so
You know,
let's go to the next one, which is the reflections of summer, right? Let's talk about what summer teaches us as a people, as women of African descent. What does summer tell you when summer's here?
Well, obviously, where we're all coming from in Africa, the sun is just there all the time. It's that we don't have 4 seasons. We have maybe just 1 or 2 seasons. But even when it's raining season, the sun still comes out a lot, and it's always very warm. But over here in Europe, you have the 4 seasons. Particularly, the winter is one of the hardest times. You really go through a lot to survive in winter. So when the change comes, you feel different. It impacts you in every way. It affects you the way you live, your home, even you don't have the atmosphere just changes. Even then you begin to see a lot of life, like you see bees, like now we have a lot of flies. Like I see insects that I don't see often, and sometimes I see some things that look like mosquito, but they don't bite. Like in Africa, I say, oh, the mosquitoes here, they don't know how to bite.
They don't bite. Yeah.
Because they come just once in a while. Like, cause if it's Africa, they will sting you. But here they just fly, they come and they don't know what to do. So summer is really a time that is different. You feel the difference, it affects you, and that informs the reason why we want to do a lot of things, do a lot of activities, and because you're also mindful that very soon it will go away and you are going to go back into the winter, which is really tough, which is hard and really cold and dull and all of that. So for me, I try to make the most of the summertime, particularly with moving around, traveling, going to places, and I'm somebody that I like traveling a lot, so I like to see new places and all of that. So summertime is a good time. I like it, and we don't appreciate it as much when you are in Africa because you know that the sun is always there. But once you move over to this part of the world, you appreciate summer a lot because it just comes with something different vibes, different atmosphere, different feeling, and all of that. So yeah, I always look forward to it.
Official statement from the United Kingdom Meteorological Office says, the guidance says that seek shade from trees, umbrellas, and canopies to reduce your exposure to UV radiation, especially when the sun is at its strongest between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. And also the official NHS statement about the heat wave is also on how to cope during hot weather. According to the NHS, during hot weather, you should have regular cold drinks, drink extra fluids, and avoid alcohol, caffeine, and hot drinks to help reduce the risk of dehydration and health-related illness. Heat-related illness, I beg your pardon. End of quote. So, Sister Fatu, summer reflections. What are the lessons that summer teaches us as a people? What do you learn from summer?
What we learn from summer, for me, is that we learn how to look after ourselves. What things to do when you are dehydrated. You should drink lots of water. When you are in the house, you put on your curtain. You put your curtain down to stop the heat from coming inside the room. We learn from that as well because I don't know that. I think when it is hot, you have to open the window and all this is. That's what I normally do. But my daughter, when it is too hot, just put the curtain down.
Marion is your friend, right?
She's my friend.
Okay.
Marion,
Yeah, good.
She's our Scottish friend. She's one who says, "Oh, let me check with you. I know you are not feeling, but just go by seeing them and talking to them, make you more relief." She dropped me here. Yeah. So I learned all that to drink a lot of water, and if you are walking too much under the sun, if you see a shade or a tree, just sit down for 5-10 minutes to get some fresh air. Because the sun is too hot, even though we come from Africa. The sun heat here and Africa, I feel it different. Because this one, it go inside your body too much. Like Africa, I don't know if I'm here too long, that is why I don't know. Yeah, because 20 years, 21 years I go to Africa. So, so maybe that is why I don't know the difference now. But if you are working, make sure that when you are under the sun, find some shade and sit for 5-10 minutes to get rid of the sun, get your body, have some cool air intake, and keep drinking water. Drink a lot of water. Don't overeat yourself in the sun. Even if you have went for an event, find somewhere to sit and rest a little bit.
Auntie Beatrice.
Yes, thank you.
Summer reflections, life lessons from summer?
Yes. It is important truly to drink water because you get dehydrated easily. Sometimes I think nobody needs to tell you in Africa to drink. You will drink. So here, yet, maybe because of the winter, That is what is affecting them in the summer. That they don't think they need to drink, keep themselves hydrated. And also the sun here, like you said, I've often thought that, is the sun in Africa different from here? Because me, myself, I feel the sun here, it really hurt me. It does, that I need to go into the shade. And I thought, is this different from Africa one? So maybe this one here too, that causes skin cancer, that is important, especially, well, I don't know whether with black skin people, they need to, cover themselves up and then put cream on. The children that are born here, we need to teach them that they need to protect their skin against the UV rays of the sun, and to drink a lot during the weather,
the heat wave.
Yeah. But also, I think the advantage of it, I always say, summer is like the light at the end of the tunnel, because winter, is here, and we always have to look forward.
Auntie Henrietta, reflections on summer.
Well, I love this summer. The summer here, everybody's so happy that this at least sun will come out. Not like yesterday though. Because for the past one we had summer, really hot sun on us. But if it's summer here, you don't have breeze as such. The breeze that comes here does not cool you. Unlike the one in Africa, where you have breeze, you will feel that air coming into your body and you feel okay. But the ones here are not like that. The sun really goes in to your skin, So it's not like the way we do have in Africa. But we enjoyed it when it lasted, because we've had it for almost 2 weeks now, until yesterday when it's like, and like today, it's raining outside. So I feel the sun here is different to the one in Africa. Because we feel it more here, because we've just finished winter. When it's so cold, then you start having spring. It's a gradual process. Then you have this sun. Now it stopped now. So is it summer?
Well, yes, I agree with everything you have all said, and I think we're drawing to a close now. A quick round. I might just be asking you a question and you pick one, and I'll go around the table very quickly. A quick fire round now. Olive, between beach and the countryside, which one would you choose? Going to the beach or going to the countryside during summer?
I'll go to the beach.
Sister Fatu, which one do you prefer? The sunrise or the sunset?
What is sunrise?
Sunrise in the morning or sunset in the evening during summertime? Which one do you prefer?
In the morning.
In the morning, sunrise, when the sun is rising.
No, in the evening when the
sun is
goes,
setting.
yeah,
All right, Auntie Beatrice, I know you're not a sweet tooth as much, but ice cream and fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit.
Auntie Henrietta, barbecue or picnic?
What is he say?
Both.
Both?
Yes. Barbecue you eat. What's the other one?
Picnic.
Picnic you stay eat.
Yeah, but barbecue you do the smoke and the roasting and all the other.
But the other one too is a picnic.
Yeah.
So you go to the picnic that they're making barbecue.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
No, barbecue you come out and you make picnic. You bring everybody. You sit down.
Yeah. There's no
Okay,
barbecue.
Picnic.
Okay. Olive, walking or cycling?
Walking. I can't cycle.
Me too. There's one thing I need to learn. To learn to cycle.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I want to learn cycling.
Okay. Sister Fatu, book or music?
Book, because I'm a student.
Oh, okay, that's true. Auntie Beatrice, hot tea or iced drink?
Oh, hot tea.
Auntie Henrietta, swimming or relaxing?
Relaxing.
Early morning or late evening, Olive?
Late evening.
Early morning or late evening?
For what?
in summer do you prefer?
Evening.
Late evening, early morning, or late evening?
Late evening.
Late evening. Auntie Beatrice?
Late evening.
Late evening, can relax, watch television.
All right, we've come to the end of the program. Yes, I've exhausted my questions. So thank you. I want to say a big thank you to all of you. You've all been wonderful around the
Thank
table.
you.
I love Aqua Women.
Thank you.
I love you all. Thank you so much.
for having us.
Thank you. So, as we come to the end of the program, I hope you have enjoyed listening to us. It's been wonderful just having to have these women talk about the joys of summer, and I hope that we've inspired you as you embrace the rest of the summer months. We're almost half through summer now. Halfway.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we come towards the end of summer, please continue to enjoy yourself. Take precautions. Auntie Beatrice and Auntie Henrietta has talked about how to indulge and how to curb, how to control. And if you're a spendthrift, be aware that you still have the next month coming.
Yeah, bills.
So till we come your way next time, I want to say thank you very much from the African Caribbean Women's Association. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.